So the question here is from William. This is in my KubeCraft. This is where I teach DevOps to engineers, and I help people land DevOps jobs. We land about a job every single week. And this is where people get to ask me and the community questions directly, and then I record private videos for them like this. And here is a question by William. Will AI speech-to-text models render Vim obsolete? For the last 30 years, being a skilled Vim user will bring us some serious productivity gains. But now with speech-to-text models are getting so good, why not just talk for almost everything you do on a computer? As such, do these models render Vim obsolete? If not obsolete, do they make Vim less useful than it once was? So there is already some discussion going on here. And this is actually something that I've been thinking about a lot recently. And the thing is that the issue here is for DevOps specifically, is that the main thing I'm thinking about is for, first of all, debugging from the command line. So like when you're there are environments that I worked in that are still just running Linux virtual machines, Linux servers everywhere, right? So you need to be able to go in there and configure something if something goes wrong. Ideally, you will be doing this with Ansible, but like as you are creating the environments or something like that, there is still a situation where you could be on a command line with nothing but your Vim skills and the man pages to fix something. So I do still think that it is necessary. And the other what do you call it, argument here is that, like, I gotta say that I almost never write code anymore, right? But what I do is for example, in this particular repo, if I open up, like just the fact that I can just do VR and open up my recent files like this, to me is already is very useful, right? So v dot, and I can just open, I can check out my docs, and I can easily navigate around here. Like that is not trivial. The fact that I can do this without the using the mouse and being able to like go through the information, edit it very easily, nicely. That is something that I've built up over the years, and I wouldn't like to lose this skill. However, when I do not actually use this to write code anymore. I'm not writing code by hand at all. Like I write markdown files, I write all sorts of things in Vim, but very rarely do I actually write code. Like I can edit the code if I want to, let's see, the backend, src, rag backend, if I want to check out and edit the code, then I would definitely navigate it with my Vim key bindings, and I can go to the definition of the functions, etc. It's very, it's a good skill to have, but should you still learn it? Because the writing of it does not happen by writing in files anymore. Like writing code hardly will be done by humans any longer. You still need to be able to read the code, but you can. The writing of it almost always happens by just dictating to the models. And so I agree with that specifically for writing code. Now, the only reason why I'm still going to say, yes, you still want to learn Vim is because if you want to become a DevOps engineer, then you need to get, if you would do it the right way, you're going to learn Kubernetes, and then you'll need to get the CKA, CKS, and CKAD exams. And as long as these exam environments require you to do hands-on work, which is time limited within 2 hours, as long as they require you to do that, then I believe that it's still useful and required to learn Vim, because these exams are so freaking hard, and you have to do it with high time pressure, and any advantage you can get by doing the work faster and solving more questions during these exams is going to be an advantage, is going to help you in your career. So as long as those exams still require you to do the hands-on work in these environments, I still think every DevOps engineer who is learning DevOps needs to spend time in Vim. And this is what we do in KubeCraft. Like one of the first things I will show you is my Linux course, where we're going to go deep into Linux on the command line. I'm going to teach you Vim, the basics, why you should do it, how to learn it, etc. Later, I'm going to set you up with dot files and how to manage everything like I do. And I still think this is a good thing to do if you're going to be becoming a DevOps engineer. But that I have to end with saying that like this whole application that I built, KubeCraft AI, where you can query all of the knowledge which is running locally on a Kubernetes cluster that I own with my own GPU. Like if I can ask it questions, it's going to query 2 years of coaching calls that I have done. I built all of this by dictating to the AI, and I have not been using Vim to interact with it at all. So that is definitely the state where things are in that sense. So yeah, that is my current stance on it. And with the world of AI, so much is changing. So this is what this is my current opinion. And yeah, we'll see where it is in 6 months from now. Okay, so that's the